Are you preparing for a WordPress site rebuild, but you're wondering, I have so much content, I have tons of blogs, I have pages. I'm afraid to do a rebuild because maybe in the past you migrated a site and the whole thing broke, or you lost all your SEO traffic. Well, in today's video, I'm gonna walk through a step-by-step approach for how you can ensure that your content migration to your new WordPress site goes successfully with little to no issues. Content is the backbone of your website. When you rebuild a website, if you leave out important content or you drop pages that potentially was having traffic flowing to it, you're not only damaging your SEO rankings, but you're also damaging your user experience. Because when pages disappear off of your sitemap and then other pages are interlinking to them, or they're just completely gone and they're still ranking on Google, it creates a really poor experience for your end user. Imagine searching for something online and then the first thing that pops up for this company that you're thinking about doing business with says, we'll help you with XYZ, and then you click on it and then it's a 404. That's exactly what's gonna happen if you don't take the time to do prep work, scan your website, and really plan out how you're gonna do your content migration. Now, before you get started on content migration, you should definitely do some pre-prep work, not only from a site audit perspective, but also from an SEO perspective. We have a video that we did on what to do before rebuilding a WordPress website. We're gonna drop that link in the description below. Go check that out if you haven't already. This video will focus solely on the best ways to migrate content to a new WordPress site. The main thing I'm gonna say here is automate when possible. There are tons of tools out there that can help you migrate content in bulk. There's import-export plugin, which is great for importing specific posts or post types. So if you have blog posts or if you have custom post types that you have created on your old website, you can migrate them in batches, or you can try to migrate it all at once and bring it all over. I don't recommend that. I do recommend doing it in batches. Do your pages, do your posts, etc. But there are great tools out there. We'll link a couple in the description for you to go check out, but definitely automate when possible. If you have a page builder website, whether it be Elementor, Divi, Beaver Builder, there's a good chance you're gonna have to manually recreate all the pages that were built out in those builders. I believe Elementor can convert Elementor's content to blocks, so definitely go check that out if you have an Elementor site. But I know if you have Divi or Beaver Builder or any of those other builders that's basically not Elementor, you're gonna have to copy content as is from your old site and paste it into your new WordPress site. As you're doing this, you really want to make sure that the H1, H2, H3 tags are all in the same spot. You're using the proper HTML syntax for paragraphs, lists, etc. that matches the old content exactly. And you're really going to want to make sure that the meta descriptions and the title tags, etc. from those pages are all the same on the new site. If you can do all that and you can make sure that all that stuff is in place, you will have a less likely chance of your site losing traffic and losing rankings on Google. Lastly, as you're migrating content, you want to make sure to maintain internal and external linking as well. So if you're internally linking to another blog post or a page on your website, make sure that those links all make it over to the new site, like as you're moving that content. If you're linking to an external source, make sure that source is still linked externally, and make sure that any of the tags that is in the existing legacy site, like whether it's a no follow or not, make sure that those are all the exact same as it was on the old site, because the link profile of your website is really important to your SEO ranking factors. A seamless content migration phase is really important for a rebuild, not only to make sure that all your valuable content that your site's been hosting for however many years is moved over to this new site, but also that you don't damage your SEO rankings on Google and that you don't give your user a poor user experience by showing them 404 pages. If you're rebuilding a WordPress site, click the link in the description below to book a free discovery session with YoDev. Take care.